It's the ZenFone 2. It's another shaky cam production on the intro. It's your man Jay Will. We're going to get this ZenFone 2 unboxed and fondled really well. Let's do it. Alright guys, so we're going to crack the seal on this bad boy. It's nothing like an unboxing, but nowadays it requires more than just an unboxing and showing you what's in the box. That's kind of lame. I don't think people really care for that too much, so you got to do a hands-on with the device. So this is my Asus ZenFone 2. We're going to get this thing cracking right now. Alright, it is time for the ZenFone 2. Let's get it open here. Let's see. Oh, they've got a little thing right here. Is it? Oh no. They packaged this so well. Go ZenFone. Asus with good packaging. Alright. So, spec-wise, I always do the tech stuff first because that's what's important to the techie people or the mildly techie people that watch these videos. Try to make a decision whether or not they want to pick up the ZenFone or not just the ZenFone, any phone. This is an unlocked version directly from Asus. It is LTE for the US. It better be LTE for the US. I'm going to get my one of my T-Mobile SIM cards and put it in here shortly. 170 grams, 10.9 millimeters at its thickness, dual SIM variant, and it's 1080p on the screen. 403 pixels per inch is what they are claiming. Gorilla Glass 3 is the Zen UI. It comes with Lollipop. This is the 2 gig, 1.8 gigahertz model for those people that are going to ask that don't watch the video. That'll leave a comment first, say which model is it, and then they watch the video. But this is a 2 gig, 1.8 gigahertz processor, quad core. It's an Intel Atom. If you've never done one of those, I have an Intel Atom item here, and yeah, processors are pretty good. Micro SD card slot, it says up to 64 gigs. We shall see about that. 13 megapixel on the back, 5 on the front. It's better be dual band Wi-Fi. Yes, 5 gigahertz is available on here. That's my pet peeve. It's got a dual tone flash. That's pretty nice. Focus touch. No optical image stabilization. Let's see how that's going to work out. Battery is a 3000 milliamp battery. Should be pretty good. So let's get out of this techie stuff and get into the box. And they say pull right here. There it is. Let me get a SIM card ready real quick. Alright, so I got a SIM card out and ready. So as you can see, I decided to go with the black version because there's not a lot of black ones out there. And sorry for all the beeping there. I got a lot of phones back there. So nothing in the box, no headphones or nothing, man. Just a cable and a charger. That's alright because we all have tons and tons and tons of headphones laying around. Let's close this back up. The black is pretty sleek. If you didn't get the black, oh man, this black one is really sexy. Oops, bumpy cam. Alright, so going around the back there is the 13 megapixel camera with the dual tone flash on the back. Here's their volume rockers. It's pretty cool. And you've got a power button up top, headphone jack, and a mic up there as well. And on the bottom, you've got another mic, charge and sync. And on the front here, you've got this huge chin. This is a pretty nice size phone. It's almost like a 5-inch. Oh yeah, that's their thing there. 5-inch body, 5.5-inch screen or something like that. Proximity sensors in here hidden. Front facing 5 megapixel camera, 5.5-inch display. Speaker grill there. Back home and multitasking key. So how do you get this off? Kind of a flimsy back. I hate backs that are flimsy like that, man. Alright, so 2G on the bottom, LTE on the top. You suck, Asus. Huawei has LTE on both. Alright, so they're saying don't use adapters, but I'm using an adapter, man. I can't be changing my... Oh yeah, and the battery's non-removable. But it's a 3000 milliamp, so that won't be too bad. Let's go with first boot here, and this phone is not as heavy as I thought it was going to be. Better have some juice. Alright, I felt a little buzz, a little vibrate. I'll definitely probably put a matte screen protector here, I don't know yet. Asus, in search of incredible. Alright, we'll see about that. Alright, yeah, the black is very sleek. I'm glad I went with the black. Intel inside, but it's got a big old speaker grill, but we all know that's probably not a speaker grill. Thanks, James Orta, for pointing that out. That is not a huge speaker on the back. Shout out to James, man, it's my man. Alright. So we're going to go through the setup here. And look, emoji. They have an emoji keyboard. Get out. I want to select both of those. And I'm gonna, well, it decided to turn on Wi-Fi for me, so 5 gigahertz, there it is. Let me log into my 5 gigahertz real quick. Oh, I like this keyboard. I like the keyboard, guys. I think you'll like the keyboard. It's really cool. So we are pumping into the 5 gigahertz band there. It's authenticating, and it is going to be connected. Let's go next. Okay, let's go back. Did I miss something? No, I didn't. Alright, tap and go. No, we don't want to do that. And I'll sign in because I'm gonna do it either way. So you know, keyboard's pretty nice, guys. It's pretty good. Can't say that it's not. It's different. Hopefully I got the right password. I accept. Checking info. And we're back to the Wi-Fi screen? Oh, okay. It kind of went back to the Wi-Fi screen again. And I can do a backup. But I should go ahead and do... I'm going to do what's on my... This is a 16 gig. I don't have an SD card. I'll back up what's on the Idle 3. Whoop, whoop. I'll put what's on there on here. The apps and everything. And we'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. And what I decided to do was to go ahead and set the phone up and really give it a chance and play with it for a little bit instead of doing this a regular unboxing. I was going to stay on camera. I actually shot a full 20-minute video, but cut it short because it wasn't really informative. I wanted to show you what the phone was actually about. So this phone is definitely fast. I did an Antutu benchmark against the Idle 3, and Idle 3 scored 32,000 on the first one and 31,000 on the second, and this one scored 40,548 on the first one and 40,990 on the second one. So as you can see here, my screen looks a little different, right? I've got a different icon pack set up here. This is the Alpo, basically the one-touch icon pack here. The out of the box, the Asus ZenFone 2 offers so much. I mean, you swipe up here and you've got themes, you have access to everything. It's almost like having an Apple device, but just you get it at a much better price. If I hit more, as you can see here, my font is actually different because you can change your font. You can do just all these things right out of the box. This thing has 28 different fonts on here, I think it is. You can do font size. I can go smaller like this. Look at this. I can go bigger. It's crazy, right? I can change the font color. Hot, right? I can do different font. Look at all these different fonts. Now I have mine set right here. But look at all these different fonts. I mean, what phone is offering this right out of the box? This many fonts. And I have several phones. On my Samsung, I had to buy. It only comes with about 6 fonts on there, I believe. But this one came with like 28 of them right out of the box. Look at all these fonts. As far as customizing a phone right out of the box, Oh, I gotta give this is sweet. And then I can go in and download more. But nonetheless, this phone is really fast, man. I didn't expect anything less because, like I said, I use an Intel, a quad-core Intel Atom tablet, so I know that it's fast. But this is just ridiculously fast. I mean, this phone is only $200 for this 2 gig version. The 4 gig one, shout out to Jorge. He sent me his numbers for the 4 gig and 2.2, and it was 44,000. Well, this one is basically 41,000 almost. So there's not much difference. They pretty much offer the same thing. It has a faster processor than this one. It has 2 more gigs of RAM, but like I've always said, you know, the RAM thing, it depends on how the system is optimized. I still say that Windows does it the best, and iOS does it the best, and BlackBerry is in there as well. But Android needs good optimization. But anyway, whole other topic. This phone is fast, and it's really worth $200. I'm still not too keen on the $300 one just for double the memory when it has an SD card slot, and you can move things to the SD card. But you can change the transitions. It's just everything, man. It's right here on this phone. It's crazy. If you press it, it'll show you how it changes. Sweet, right? If ever you were looking for a OnePlus One or something like that, I would actually recommend getting this, man, because you pretty much get everything right out of the box, man. This is crazy. I didn't know what to expect when using this phone right here. I just didn't know what to expect. You know, when you buy a new device, you don't know what you're getting. This has a 3,000 milliamp battery, and I was gonna put it on the charger, but I thought, you know what, I'll just run it down. But let me see if I got my speed tests app in here. There's Jorge commenting. Shout out to James Orta too for sending me the icon pack, man. I have a link to the icon pack in the description. Thank James for that one. If you don't already have it, James, he's a big tech guy too on the down low. Let me see here. Speed test, you guys see it? I'm going kind of fast. This icon pack changes the way they look. Speed test, there we go. So let's close out of everything and oh well, you know, let me do it like this, and then I'll go back in. Go to speed test, and let's give you a speed test. My signal strength, this, even though it says 4G, it does pick up. It is going to be LTE, but I'm in my office, and there's just not a lot of good signal. I guess it's the way my house is built or something. The service is not the best. This is what I kind of expected. This is kind of what I get on the Idol 3. But nonetheless, it is 4G or LTE because it says it in the settings, and I know how my house is built, so the layout. Nonetheless, I don't buy phones to check the speeds, because if I go into I've created some folders here. If I go in here and start streaming is perfectly fine. I don't have a problem with it. It comes right up and it does good. I'm not in any kind of hurry, like some people. Let me check the quality on here. So it's at 240. Let's set it to 720. It'll drop back a little bit. See how it dropped back, and now it's going to buffer at 720. There you go. This definitely does not have a good speaker on the back. It's definitely not one of the strong suits of this of this device, man. The speaker is not that good. Look at these haters, man. All these haters out here, man. There's people out there. Love to the haters. Every time I post a video, they go right on and vote it down. It's still traffic, guys. It means that you still love me, haters. Nonetheless, man. Screen quality on this thing is pretty good. I think I'm more excited about just having the ability to customize this phone right out of the box. Now, granted, I can do the same thing with the Idol 3, but wow, this phone is thick. But, and it doesn't feel that heavy though. It really doesn't. I can do the same thing and make the Idol 3 look just like this. I can just use Nova Launcher or this same icon pack. But it's an addition. And this phone, I almost said Oppo. I mean, Asus gives it to you right out of the box, man. So this is my thoughts on the Asus ZenFone 2 right now. I actually really like it. I'm going to use this. I have my main SIM card in this one, so I'm going to use this, and I'm never going to settle. I'm going to use this daily, man. I'm just going to use it. I switch phones every 3 days. There's like my main SIM card. I switch phones every 3 days or so on it, but my BlackBerry stays with the same. I keep a SIM card in that one, and I've been using the Idol as I've been using my S6 Edge as my main phone for a long time, but I decided to put Thor down for a little bit, give him a rest, and then the Idol 3, I've just keep my second SIM in here. But what I'm going to do is keep my main SIM here, second SIM here, and the BlackBerry's VIP. The G4, I'll use it on and off, turn on Wi-Fi or something. But I got to tell you, the black, let's give it a once over here. The black is sleek. If you didn't get the black, it doesn't mean you did anything wrong. I didn't want the silver. There were so many silver ones out there, and I was curious about this black. But it is sexy. I'm still just so shocked at out of the box all these customizations, guys. This is a good thing. I mean, this is a good thing. I don't have to buy any font. I don't have to do anything, man. It's all right there. So this is my unboxing and hands-on with the ZenFone 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for some battles, obviously, because I'm going to put this bad boy head to head, because everybody wants to see me put it against this one. I can already tell you the speaker, this phone wins. The speaker on this thing is just horrible. I knew that going in. My buddy James had told me, he said, man, that speaker's not going to be that good. And I'm like, all right, I'll check it out. Nonetheless, guys, the ZenFone 2, you could get the 4 gig if you want to, or you can save $100 and use an SD card and move things to the SD card. I got a 64 gig card I can throw. I got a 2 gig or 3. I don't even need, I use so much cloud storage, I don't even need to use an SD card. And when you get 100 gigs free with this one for 2 years, and then you also get 5 gigs for life through Asus. But I would recommend getting the 2 gig over the 4 gig on a bad day, because you're saving $100, and the performance is not that much different. Again, shout out to James or Jorge for shooting me his numbers on Antutu. Those don't mean a lot to me, but it does kind of tell you how the phone should perform. It scored higher than the Idol 3, but that doesn't mean the Idol 3 is a bad performer. Those are just benchmark tests. They only mean so much. This does have a heavy skin overlay, but we'll see how that skin stands up. It should do pretty good because there's an Intel in there. I do use an Intel tablet, but I would recommend getting the 2 gig over the 4 gig. You're going to save $100, and for people that are into these numbers like this, you're not. It doesn't. Who's going to know? You're basically paying for a 64 gig phone, yes, and you're getting a faster processor. But come on, I mean, you can save $100. Get the 2 gig. Now, one thing I will say is that the color schemes on the 4 gig are better. I like the red. I like the gold. But I can just buy it back. Problem solved. I'm just kidding around, guys. I will see you in the next video. This is my first impressions, hands-on unboxing, all rolled into one for the Asus ZenFone. You guys better never settle. Yeah. Wait, I gotta give him some love. It's passport love.
Alright guys, I appreciate you joining me in another video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this, and thumbs up. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.